good morning, and welcome to the Saturday Morning Ritual. I'm Deanna, and I'll be chatting with you this morning on the Saturday Morning Ritual. I'm so happy to be here today. Are you excited to be here today? Are you excited? Are you excited? It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The weather is absolutely perfect here in St. Louis, Missouri. So Saturday morning. Today, this is a completely 100% unplanned episode of Saturday Morning Ritual. Just to let you know, I have no idea what's going on to happen today. So it's awesome. But my Saturday morning used to be different. I used to have a whole different ritual. And now I'm trying to make this my ritual to come together, to join with my community, to hang out, to talk and chat about topics on our mind for the day. And who knows, whatever. So that's the big thing. But I think this is great because it's a great place for community to get together. It's a way that we can encourage one another, support one another, and just a place that we can, celebrate and grow and keep us accountable and have cats on our laps and all the things. So anyway, we have to get started with, does anybody want to guess what we start with? I know you guys know it's my favorite thing. It's the mind-body connection. We got to get up and move for just a minute, just to get our brains working, get our bodies working, get that blood pumping. It's part of the Saturday morning ritual, and it's an important part of the ritual. So get up with me, do whatever feels good and right for you. Just get up and move, just stretch, whatever. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you do something. So let's do it.
I'm saying let's go. You're saying maybe. Let's find a disco. You're stuck at home being so lazy. Hey. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come dance with me. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best that you can be. Come move your body. Come move your body. Only settle for the best. Live your life with no regrets. Come move your body. Come move your body.
Yay! So are you all woken up? Are you awake now? Is your body moving? Do you feel great? How are you doing? Yay. Are the animals getting a photo shoot? Inside joke. Inside joke. So we have. Do you guys notice anything different? Do you notice anything different today? Do you notice anything different? Wait, let's see. I don't have my lights on. I don't even know if they will turn on. But just shots. Just shots. It's kind of like a shoot of some sort. It's just a shot. Do you notice anything different behind me? Can you see? Can you see? Anything different? Anything different? So that's where the whole title of today's show comes in, is the future. What is the future of this room going to be? Because if there's no bed, it's gone. The bed's gone. In my office, I've got like all this space in this big, gigantic mess, by the way. It's a big, gigantic mess. I'm in my office, my upstairs office, and we took the bed out. I took the bed out yesterday. So this is the second floor of the house. So we've got a basement and then the main floor and then the second floor. And this is the second floor, and there's 2 bedrooms up here. There's one over there, and then there's this one here. And my office is in this room. It used to be on the first floor a long time ago, but now it's on the second floor. And I've been working on the main floor in the kitchen because Loki hurt his leg. He didn't want to come upstairs today because he's tired already. And there's puppies outside. So this is where my office typically is. It's time to get back up here. It's time to get back in my office, but everything is just a disaster zone. I had to like try and tidy some things up before the live stream today, but it was hard. No bed in the room. So what do you think? What do you think the future holds for this room? What should I do? It's kind of like having like a blank canvas. I was like, do I just put stuff back in place? Do I paint? What do I do to my office? So I'm just curious what we should do. Anyway, ritual number 2. Let's how was your week? Let me know. Anything? Are you celebrating anything spectacular this week? Any big, huge victories did you have this week? Any huge victories? I want to hear about you. I want to hear about your victories. I want to hear about awesome things in your life and even the bad things, because that's what we're here for, is to support one another. So if you want to get those things off your chest, we're here for you. We want to hear about it too. So a home gym. I don't have all of the things, and I don't like jumping around up here because it is really noisy when you jump around up here. Really noisy. I need like carpet and like some really thick pad, and then it wouldn't be so loud. But on these, it's a hardwood floor, so it's quite loud. Quite loud. So success stories. I didn't kill anybody this week. That's great. I've never killed anybody, by the way, just so you know. I just thought maybe I should clarify. I don't condone it. I don't support it. I'm not into killing people. Don't do it. You don't. You just bounce. You just bounce. You just bounce. Just bounce. Toy room, maybe. I can. That's the coolest thing about it. Is the ceilings are high enough. I can actually go a full circle where most places in the house I can't. So that's pretty cool that I can do that, because in the kitchen, we have a ceiling. Do you have a ceiling fan in your kitchen? And what do you think about having a ceiling fan in your kitchen? If you do, we have a ceiling fan in our kitchen, and I hit it a lot because I'm in like limited amount of space. So I hit it all the time. I don't know if Loki misses the bed because he was, excuse me, I'm drinking this Pepsi, and he came up while I was taking my shower this morning, but he went back downstairs. I think he does miss the bed. I think he does miss the bed, though, because it was his little space, and he could stare out the window and check out all the action going on in the street, and I'm sure he misses it, but I will have to find an accommodation for him. The cats are digging it. The cats are just like, what are you doing? You're moving stuff around. We need to be a part of everything. They're in heaven. They're in heaven. There's like one in the window to my right, and then there's this one behind me to the left. She's like smelling that wood. There she is. Checking out my sewing machine because I'm working on my Halloween costume for Witches Night. Pretty excited about it. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Anyway, great plans with that. I'm so excited. I don't know. I have a storage bench. So, okay, let's see. We're moving the camera around today. So we have this storage, wow, that storage bench. There we go. And it's got like blankets and things in it. And I could possibly, sorry, I was thinking about maybe putting like a cushion on it and seeing, but I don't know if he would lay there or not, if it's going to be too small for him. But we have this tiny, this chair that I sit in my husband's office, and he sits in that thing all curled up. So I don't know why he couldn't sit in that, but maybe because there's not like support around the back of it, he wouldn't like it. I don't know. I don't know. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But many ideas, many thoughts, many things, but it's like having a whole brand new blank canvas. So it's exciting. It's like, what can I do with my new old space? Yeah. While we're doing show and tell, guess that's what we're here for today. Okay, let's see how far you can go. Not too far, but oh, sorry. I hope I'm not making anybody like motion sickness or anything. So, I can't. She's so pretty. You see her now? No, not really. We're really trying to get creative here. Or can we move this? So in the background, I am moving my laptop to a different location to lengthen the cord of my camera. There we go. There she is. Isn't she pretty? So messing with her today to bring all her trindles up to up here. So she kind of, I don't know. Here. Like that. I was doing that like for this morning, a while. But she looks pretty there. That's my plant. She doesn't have a name. Okay. It's back over here. Sorry. Again. This is the most craziest, weirdest episode of the Saturday morning ritual ever. If you're new here, this isn't the standard Saturday morning ritual. We're just kind of going off program because I wasn't prepared, but I wanted to do the Saturday morning ritual anyway. So we're doing a whatever floats my boat type of episode today. Yay! Exciting and fun. And we're doing a tour of my office because we took the bed out and there's new space. So now you're caught up. Anyway, let's see in the chat if anybody, sorry, you lost me there. If anybody has any success stories to share. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Don't do that. Okay. This is like the behind the scenes of Saturday morning ritual. How exciting is that? That's pretty cool, huh? So, looking at the chat, very excited to see how you utilize room, more room for activities. I didn't miss anything while I was doing my show and tell. Nobody had any great successes that they wanted to share with us. No success. I know you guys had. I'm messing with the camera again, guys. Sorry. Fortunately, there's no way for me to do that without being annoying. Yay. Okay, much better. Oh, wait, wrong way. Now she's in the street and she should be happy. So big successes. I have recording to do today. Recording and editing. And it's hard because it's so nice outside and all this space. It's like it's hard not to get distracted and want to just mess with that all day. But I've got a list of priorities. So that is one of the things that is my weekly yay. She finished dialysis training. That is very exciting. And now you're going to have, some more free time. That's going to be exciting to have, more Cheryl time. More Cheryl time is going to be hopefully a really, really good thing because you need some more Cheryl time. Part of my ritual is to take a look at the past week and think about, is there any situations that I could have handled better? How was my exercise for the week? How was my eating for the week? How was, just everything in general? How was it? And if I need to think about implementing any new tips, tricks, or strategies into my plan to just be a happier, healthier, all-around Deanna. So, taking a look at it's going to drive me crazy. I can't do it. I just can't. You have to go this direction because the other direction just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work. Okay. We're just having all kinds of fun today. Okay, that's so much better. Take a look at the week. So as far as food goes, it was a good week. As far as work goes, it was good. Scheduling, it was good. Oh, what I was trying to say was that I like to sit down and make sure that I have my priorities straight for the week. I can get very caught up in miscellaneous whatevers. I don't even know what. So, because I like to just do so many different projects and hobbies and passions and whatnots, I have to be clear on what my plans are regarding, like work, with my YouTube, with all my other adventures that I do. What's the priority of the week? What is it that I really need to do? Is there something I have to do a lot of, planning for the future? Is there something in the future that's going to be happening that I need to be prepared for type things? So when I look at the past week, I probably could have been a little bit more prepared for today's episode of the Saturday Morning Ritual. Something to put down on my priority list that, you should probably at least have something together before you work on your fun stuff. So not that this isn't fun, because this is fun. It's just a different kind of fun. So prioritizing all my funds is difficult. It's difficult to do that. There's just so much stuff. And I want to live life to its fullest. I want to go and experience and do and create and just live a joyful life. But to be able to do all of that, it takes organization and prioritization and a little bit of what is the word I'm looking for? Commitment. But when you don't let yourself do something because you got to do something else, why can't I think of a simple word? Oh, I know Misty's going to come up with the word that I'm thinking about. I know Misty is. I know Misty's going to, what is the word I'm looking for? It is anyway, you just have to be dedicated to whatever. So taking a look, I like to plan my week. I like to look at the weather because always when you look at the weather, it's like, okay, what's the weather going to be like this week? And it influences a lot of my activities because if it's going to be 100 degrees outside, you know how many outdoor activities I'm going to do that week? 0. But this week, 71, 73, 74, 76, it's going to be in the 70s all week this week. Do you think I'm going to be wanting to be inside doing things on a week that's going to be like sunny and 70s? That's like fall in August. That's crazy. I'm going to want to be outside doing things. So I need to make a plan. I need to make a solid plan. Like, okay, we're going to grill some food because we like to grill food. So I know that's going to be part of the plan. I know that I'm going to want to be outside. Is there any adventures that I have been on my adventuring list that I've been wanting to do? Are there any new parks that I wanted to check out? Are there any, just outside things that were on my list of things to do that I could really take advantage of this week? The progress on, my sewing projects, it's probably not going to get done this week, but that's okay. I still have time, but I'm just going to plan for it because by being realistic, by taking a look at my life and what's going on, I just got to be realistic with myself instead of saying, oh, I'm going to get halfway through my sewing project and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have these foods that are all inside foods and whatever. So you can make a plan. And then when you don't follow that plan, it makes you feel bad about yourself. You think to yourself, oh man, I could have done so much better. Or why didn't I stick to my plan? I suck at this. I'm such a loser. Or this negative self-talk comes in whenever you think you're going to, but realistically, you didn't look at your life realistically. You were planning for somebody else. You weren't planning for you and who you are. So for instance, if your plan for your activity is to go swimming and there's a rogue blizzard and it's 20 degrees outside and your pool's outside, are you going to go swimming? No, we got to make a plan. It's just a random, terrible scenario that I threw out there. But if your plan is to always do outside activities and it's 100 degrees outside and you don't like to do activities outside whenever it's 100 degrees, how active are you going to be? You're probably going to say, oh, I guess I'll just rather sit and watch TV instead or something else. So I always look at the weather whenever I'm making a plan because that dictates a lot of what I do. It's so huge and important, especially here where I live, because it fluctuates so much. You just they always joke, just wait 10 minutes and the weather will change. It's really just wait a day. But anyway, you have to make a plan for what is, going on. Back to school. How many people are affected by back to school? I know a lot of people are. I'm personally, my work gets a little busier back to school. But other than that, no, I don't have any real changes. But I know a lot of people will have routine changes, schedule changes, all kinds of things. And we need to plan for that. We need to make sure that we have a solid plan for what we're going to do with our new schedule and routine changes. So that's another thing that we can plan for the week. Also, how is back to school going to affect your meal plans? Is dinner going to change? Are you going to have more or less time to cook than you normally have? Same for lunch, same for breakfast, all the meals. How is it going to be affected? You are learning. Yes, lady. Good job catching herself. She caught herself. awareness is the first step. There's a lot of things that we do in our lives that we just aren't aware that we do them. And it sounds silly, but awareness really is the first step. Noticing how many times we talk to ourselves in a negative way, and then, okay, catching it and changing it up. Because it's, yeah, like she said, she called herself stupid, but she's like, no, I'm not stupid. I've never done this before. I'm learning. It's going to take time. It's going to take practice. This is all brand new. And if you are out there and you're doing something new, same goes for you. We all do stuff that's brand new to us. It's okay. It's okay for it to look a mess. It's okay for you to mess up. It's okay to screw up. It's what you do next that matters. We just got to try again. You're learning. It's okay. And you know what? Even the professionals screw up. Yeah, even the professionals screw up. People that have been doing whatever it is for years and years and years, they make mistakes too. That happens to all of us. So don't get down on yourself whenever you make a mistake. Just say, yeah, that happens. You can't change without learning new things. That's so true. That is so true. In weight loss, there are a lot of things that we have to learn. We have to learn about ourselves. Maybe we have to learn about food in general. A lot of people don't even know anything about food. We need to learn what's a protein, what's a carb, what's all that stuff. You got to learn that. Then we got to learn serving sizes, like how much is a cup? How much is a half a cup? How much is a gallon? How much is whatever? And how does that fit into my life? Then we get to learn triggers, things that, make us feel good, things that make us feel not so good. It's a whole learning experience. It's kind of, in a way, if you look at it, it can be just so exciting and amazing and wonderful to learn about. All these like little things. And then you're learning about, your body and how to move your body and what feels good and how it feels good to move your body. Like that's a whole nother learning thing. There's so much to learn. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think that one of the keys to a long, happy, healthy life is to always be learning something new. There's never going to be a time whenever I know everything or even enough. I think that'll always be something for me to learn. And I think that's just absolutely fascinating because there's so many exciting, wonderful things on this earth, and outside this earth as well. It's just fascinating. Ah, da, 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 da. So making a plan, that's kind of what we were talking about. I got to make a plan for this week because the weather is going to be good and I have to prioritize all of my projects and things. So what are your high priority things that you do on a weekly basis? And what are your high priority things that you do on a daily basis in regards to your weight wellness, as I like to call it, and I stole it from Teresa Kiever. But weight wellness. What are your, 3 top things that you find really important to you? Food prep. Food prep is a very important thing for some people. And that's the thing. We're all different. Everybody's different. I feel like water is extremely important for me. Water definitely helps whenever when I'm hydrated, when I'm well hydrated, I feel way different than I do whenever I'm not hydrated. And it's like a sluggish feeling, like I'm tired more and I feel icky, kind of like I just don't feel good. And it's in relation to water, to drinking enough liquid. Time for workouts. That is very important. Time for, oh, I love all three of yours. So good. Those are so good. Time for workouts. When is it I'm going to work out? When is it that I'm going to want to work out? When is it, what activities am I going to want to do in order to work out? You know, all of these questions are so important to ask ourselves. Very good. That's a priority. You know, when you find an activity that you love, it's funny how the part of the equation of finding time to work out changes. When you find an activity that you love, an activity that you adore, an activity that you that just really stings to you, speaks to you, however you want to say it, it's really easy. You make that time to work out because you enjoy it, because you love it, because you look forward to it, because it makes you feel energized, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel strong, it makes you feel whatever. So time for workouts, time to decompress. This is very overrated or underrated. I'm sorry, underrated. Time to decompress. So if you to prepare yourself mentally for what is next. So, you know, taking that time to de-stress from your workday, it helps the brain, it helps the body, it helps you sleep well at night. It helps so many things. Also, if whenever you get off work and you're going, you know, you're transitioning to home you and your home life is kind of chaotic and it's busy and there's a lot going on. Sometimes, you know, you have to take that one hat off and put that other hat on, but you need to kind of like decompress from one and prepare for the next. How are you doing that? A lot of people find this habit of transitioning with food. So they're not really hungry. But that's a way for them to take a moment of relaxation, to take a break, to have a moment of peace, to however you want to say it. So it's a good place to kind of look at and see, am I eating unnecessarily as a coping mechanism to my life? Adding in more meditations time. Hey, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Saturday Morning Ritual. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yay. So, yeah, those are great. On your acupuncture mat. Can't read anything. It just helped me stay relaxed through the day. Yay, yay, yay. Yep. So I always like to think about the three important things. Mine are water, sleep, and movement. I feel better when I move. It just is a fact. It just makes me feel better. Doesn't matter how, just to move. All right. So we want to make a plan. We want to make sure that we, you know, have our big priorities. That's always very, very helpful to us. And then the next thing that I want to talk about, it's like important, is to have a plan for the unexpected. Having a plan for the unexpected. What are you going to do if power goes out and all your food goes bad? You know, what are you going to do if, you know, instead of this beautiful weather that they say they're going to have, it rains all week? Instead of, you know, what is your backup plans. And backup plans are things that we can really just create over time. But what are you going to do if you're sick? What are you going to do if you need to work more often? What are you going to do if somebody else is sick and you need to go to the hospital every single day? Do you know, are you in a place where you know what to eat outside of the house that's going to be good for you in your way of eating for your weight wellness? Same for, activities. Do you have a go bag? Do you have a go bag? These aren't just for like doomsday preppers, go bags. We can have go bags too. We can have go bags too. A go bag with a couple of those unperishable, slightly perishable snacks in them, activities that will keep us busy, crossword puzzles or whatever it is that you like to do. That's a good way to be prepared just in case something comes up where you're not going to be at home and you're like in a waiting room or something like that. Having a go bag. Just if you're waiting in line in general, sometimes we can't always rely on our phones to keep us entertained. You don't have a go bag? Oh my gosh. No, I have a go bag. I want to be ready to go at any time. Like, let's go. What are we doing? Let's go. Give me 1 second. I got to find my keys. It's going to take a minute. That's how, that's kind of funny when I ever think about it. Just like, you're so ready for this, but you can't even find your keys. See? Just in case, you never know. You just never know. Just, something that, a book that you're reading, some snacks, just, some basic, just some basic things. Basic. Got his package in the mail. And I'm hoping it is what I think it is. I'm not sure. It'll be really embarrassing if it's not what it is, won't it? It is it. Yay! I gotta record my my July results video, by the way. I'm gonna be doing that in a little bit. So July results coming soon. And today's the 10th of August. Time flies when you're having such a great time, right? Okay, I can't get it open. So what this is, my work, they have us do this thing. It's called Virgin Pulse, and they track our the whole wellness thing, and you get points for your activity. You get points for taking training classes. You get points for all kinds of things. But they gave us this for free, this Max Go activity tracker. But it does activity tracking, sleep monitoring, heart rate monitoring, 14 workout modes, 5 something waterproof, guided breath training, long battery life, and notifications. So motivation to move with Personify Health. They just gave it to us for free. So I don't know anything about this thing other than I guess we sync it up to something and it does the same things, I guess, as my Fitbit does. I mean, my Fitbit doesn't, it does all of those things. I don't know how this is going to be different, but I'm going to be giving it a try because do you remember, oh my gosh, my Fitbit died. It like broke and then I glued it and I thought it was fine. And then it wasn't fine. It like died. And then I found an old Fitbit that I had, an Alta 3. I think it was an Alta 3. Anyway, I found that one. So I was using that one. Well, that one died and it messed with my steps. So I didn't hit my step goal because of the stupid I'm blaming the Fitbit, but I really can't blame the Fitbit so much. My problem with this is going to be is that I hate this band that's on it. I just don't like these rubber bands. I don't like them on my skin. So that's synced to our platform. Fitbit they've been changing their platform a lot lately. They've been taking things away and charging. You have to get their premium plan in order to get some of the things that used to be free. And I hate when things happen like that. It just drives me crazy. So this is all like, oh, okay, I see. Like it's all in foreign languages. I can't read it. I finally found the regular instructions. So we're going to give this a try because my Fitbit died and then my other one died. And then this one started working again. And it's unreliable at this point in time. I needed a new Fitbit. They said, hey, try out this Max Go for free. And I was like, cool. I like things that are free. So we're going to give it a try, even though I don't like this band. And I'm hoping that I can find a different band to go with it. I'll report back on that later because that's going to be kind of important to me. How are you doing on do you have any activity challenges that you're participating in? And how are they going for you? Are you doing good? I am doing excellent. Excellent this month. Oh no. Am I going to break it before I can even wear it? This like pin just came out and okay, I broke it. It does use an app. It uses, I don't know what the app is. We're gonna look at the instructions. Let's look at the instructions. Oh. I like the name of that challenge. Buns, guns, and abs. Come here. No. Yes, open in Chrome. Thank you. Oh, it actually connects to Virgin Pulse. So the people that run the program, Virgin Pulse. Interesting. Don't forget about your steps. We're streaking. So we are members. A bunch of us are members of this. We have an app called Strike Kick, and we joined a challenge for the month, and it's called Streakin'. And the goal is just to hit your step streak for as many days in a row as you can. But I like the name. Lori had fun the other day. Oh, I fixed it. Yay. I think I fixed it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's just like me to break something the first day I get it. Okay, you guys didn't sign up to just sit here and watch me play with my new toy. So if you guys are new, there's been a makeover in the office. There used to be a bed in here and we removed it. Exciting things are coming for the office, so yay. Also, on this episode of Saturday Morning Ritual, I had no plans, so we're just hanging out. and chit-chatting and talking and having a good time. And this is my New Mexico watch that I got from my job, from my employer, so they can keep tabs on my wellness. I don't know what's up with that either. Those notifications are never good. Just, well, and YouTube probably hates me right now because I've been doing too many things that are not like within a niche, so they don't know when to notify people of my stuff because I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. So, trying to think. So that's pretty much the most exciting thing in my life. Yep. What else to talk about today? Any ideas? Because I got nothing else to say. I gotta go to the grocery store. I'm not as good as talking for like a long time like Misty is. She's really good at talking for a long time. Me, not so much. Yes, we do. Do some boy. I could. I'm like, okay, sure. Just my arm. Copying is also my job. Copying is not my job. I generally don't have to. What is that I just kicked? Oh, it's the charger. Fell out on the floor. We're going to rearrange this. We're going to move this chair. So on Wednesday, you guys still hear me fine? I'm like this far away. There we go. On Wednesday, when I went to my fun little hangout place that I have now called Third Space, it was kind of like this live stream, and they didn't really have anything planned, so we just kind of did like a boy hangout, but they didn't have like an instructor or anything there. So I was actually the one that knew everything, which is crazy to me. So I got to teach people. And so I'll give you guys like, there we go. A lesson. So this is just together. See how they're moving together in the same direction? It's called together, same. And whenever you do, they're moving together in the same direction, but they've got opposite timing. One's up and one's down. So if you are spinning like this I'm going to travel to the other side. All I'm going to do is like bring it down in front of me and then keep spinning. They're spinning in the same direction as they were. They didn't move in a different direction. They are still going the same direction as they were, just my body has changed. So if I move slightly, they're still moving in the same direction. It's just the position of my body moves. So if I wanted to go back and face the other wall again, since they're now kind of going up, to go down isn't going to be the best route because that's going to be awkward. But if I just follow their path and go take them up as well, and then they bring back down, and then to change the wall that I'm facing again, I just bring them down. They're coming down anyway. So now they're like, to keep them going, I kind of twist it up a little bit, and you just pull them up. And then now they're going down. That's your very first lesson. Did you know that? Hold on. Okay. You probably have, maybe, possibly, all the materials that you need in order to make yourself a set of poi. If you wanted to, I can keep searching boxes. I would not recommend doing this, by the way. Then, in a Ziploc bag full of quarters. But if you, not this. You have a sock? Do you have a sock? Here's a sock. I take this bag of quarters and I put them in the sock. Then I have a poi. This is not a good practice poi. Quarters, no, because you hit yourself like all the time. And yeah, it hurts to hit yourself quarters. What you can do is take a Ziploc bag and put like rice in it, or like dried beans, or something soft, or a tennis ball, That's actually what a lot of people use, is just stuff like that in order to use their first set. You don't need to buy the fancy light up ones. You can just play with whatever. Yeah, a tennis ball and a sock would work. And then you can learn how to do all kinds of cool tricks and stuff. These quarters are kind of nice because they weigh the weight of them. You want it to be about at least like a pound, I think, is the best weight for it. It's more wrist. Definitely more wrist. And then whenever you get into that's all body. And certain moves are going to be more core driven. So even though like this, that's called a London Bridge, even though you are definitely using your wrist, you're also using your core muscles in order to twist and turn. So, yeah, you guys have, if you have a sock and you have something you can put in the sock, you have a set of Poi. The thing with socks is that they stretch out a little bit, whereas depending on what your tether rope, what kind of tether rope you have, they won't stretch out. Socks are kind of stretchy. They're fun. But you just start by spinning it, either forwards or backwards. And then you can spin it, in front of your body. This is what they call like wall plane. And then like this way is wheel plane. And you can move it either clockwise, like with the clock, or counterclockwise. It might be different for you because you're watching it on a video, but yeah. So that's how they tell like the different directions and things like that. And then just trying to get this into the bottom of the sock. And then you want to just play with crossing your arms. And really, in the beginning, it's just fun to just play with them and just swing them around just to see the different things that they can do. And then after you feel more comfortable swinging them around, then you can start to learn the different things. It can be quite intimidating to have these things flying at your face. But as you learn the spatial awareness that you need to do it, it gets a lot easier, and you're not as fearful of it hitting you as much. But you will get hit. You're going to hit yourself. Yeah, that's after, lots of practice. And that's the thing. It's not something that you're going to just pick up and be awesome at. But it is a fun activity to do. And it's very stress relieving. It's kind of meditative in a way. I can just sit there like this all the time. And just this. I don't have to do anything else. Just the whole pattern of it. It's just calming and relaxing. Also, another one that's really good for calming is just this. And you can kind of do it with your breath. I definitely like the quarters better than the light up ball. Anyway, there you go. So that's our fun. That's our fun hour for today. Thank you guys. You will hit yourself. Yes, you will. You definitely will. I love sharing anytime, but it's a good time. I love it. That's it for today's Saturday morning ritual. So the takeaway today is to make sure you're making a good plan. Make a plan. Know who you are. Yeah, so think about that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, it's going to be an adventure. Have a great week, everybody. Bye. Thank you all so much for being here. I got to play the thing at the very end.
I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way.
I found my way. Bye.